What's going on, gamers? Valorant Act 6 is here, and with it comes a hard ranked reset. This may be discouraging for some of you because it may seem like all of your hard work has gone to waste since you're getting placed much lower than you were last act. But if you watch this video all the way through to the end, I guarantee that you will learn everything that you need to ensure that you reach an even higher rank this season. With that being said, let's get right into it. There are three main aspects in Valorant: aim, movement, and game sense. Each one of these is vital to your performance and must be mastered if you truly want to improve. Now, you might be thinking, well, if I want to work on my aim, I'll just run some aim labs. This may be a good idea, however, there is a better way to approach this. First, you can't just be running some random aim labs routine. What you should be doing is finding a good routine that you can do over the course of each week that incorporates every single aspect of aiming. Micro adjustments, flicking, tracking, click timing, and overall mouse control. I'll put the aim routine that I use to improve down in the description below. You can use this as your main source of practicing your raw aim, but you should also be practicing your crosshair placement, because in Valorant, your main objective shouldn't be how crazy of a flick you can hit. Instead, it should be how can you place your crosshair so that you have to move it the least amount of distance to get a kill, or even better, not move it at all. Because Valorant is a game that runs on one-shot potential, every single second counts. So if you're always relying on flicks, you'll be losing a ton of gunfights to people who already have you pre-aimed and only have to click the left mouse button. Now, in order for you to practice your crosshair placement, there are two ways you can go about doing this. Number one is you can go into the practice scenarios and do the diffusing the spike scenario. Work on keeping your crosshair at head level as you clear the angles and kill the bots. This is really good for beginners because they're not really going to shoot you back. And the second way you can improve your crosshair placement is by playing deathmatch. But when you do this, you shouldn't be running around trying to get kills or to win the game. You should solely be practicing your crosshair placement. You can follow the lines and the boxes on the map to use as a guide if you need to. And over time, as you do this, your body and your mind will automatically start to place your crosshair at head height. It just takes repetition. In terms of movement, this is the aspect of Valorant that I think is the most important. So you might want to focus a lot of your time here. The reason I say this is if your movement isn't down, it doesn't matter how good your aim is, your shots won't land, period. So how do you go about improving your movement to make sure that all your hard work aim training doesn't go to waste? I'm going to give you two drills that you can do daily that will turn you into a movement god. What you want to do first is go into the practice range and spawn in as Breach. Once you've done this, spawn some practice bots. Run over to the corner here and use your ult to push all the bots off the platform. Once you've done this, run back to the center and reset. From here, you're going to shoot two bots and they should spawn in front of you. From here, you want to strafe side to side and never stop moving and continuously shoot the bots in the head. This may be hard at first, so you can start off very slow, but over time, you're going to want to speed up. This is going to train your muscle memory to know exactly when to hit each key and when to click to make sure that every shot you shoot lands. You can do this for about 5 to 10 minutes a day, and that's all you should need. The second drill is you're going to spawn 100 practice bots. From here, again, you're going to want to keep your agent moving and run around and shoot the bots in the head. Try not to stop moving while you're doing it, and always counter strafe when you go to shoot. You can do this for about 2 rounds, then I would suggest going into deathmatch. Practice what you've learned in terms of crosshair placement while always keeping your agent moving. But quickly, before I give you the 2 best ways to work on your game sense, what's your favorite Vandal skin? Let me know in the comments down below. Lastly, let's talk about game sense. Now, there are 2 ways that you can work on it. One can be done while you're playing, and one has to be done outside of the game. The first one, and least time consuming, is analyzing your teammates' gameplay while you spectate. This can be done whenever you're actually playing the game, so it should be done at all times. A lot of you will just sit and mindlessly watch your teammates when you're dead instead of utilizing this time to actually improve. What you need to do is every time that you die, watch your teammates, and as they're playing, think about what you would do. If they mess up and they die, think about why they died and what they could have done better. Watch their util usage and think, why are they using it or why aren't they using it? Watch how they're peeking. Was it a good peek or was it a bad peek? What decisions are they making and why are they making them? Analyze everything, and if you do this over time, you'll begin to understand what you should and shouldn't be doing given every situation that you're in. Another good way for you to work on your game sense is to analyze your own gameplay. You can do this by recording your games and watching them back, or you can clip the plays you made that were good, and most importantly, the plays you made that got you killed. And after you're done playing, take some time to watch them and think about, or better yet, take notes on why your play worked or why it didn't. If you do both of these things, your game sense will rapidly improve and you'll start making a lot better decisions and win a lot more games. And if you truly want to improve and get the most out of your practice, I would highly suggest you watch the video linked on the screen here about deliberate practice. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got any value out of this video or you want to see videos like this in the future, feel free to hit that like button, sub to the channel, and ring that bell notification so that you can stay ahead of every other gamer and unlock your full potential. Much love, guys. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.